You niggas is crazy. You niggas is crazy, and y'all will go to the depths to try and discredit somebody that y'all know nothing about. There's a lot of content creators that just be creating content. They be talking and they don't really be saying nothing. And a lot of these content creators be having a lot of dirt in their backyards. So much talk about snitches and snitches in the rap game and all this. That shit is all around the world. Who gives a fuck if Fat Joe, Young Thug, Gunner, Q from QC? Who gives a fuck if niggas told? Who cares? But there's a lot of you content creators that gave alley oops to a lot of known rats. The niggas came on the podcast and told the truth that, yeah, I told on this one. Yeah, I told on this one because it was Get Back. I told on this one because they was doing some snake shit. I copped a plea and a plea deal in the case. I did 20 years. I did 15 years. I did all this time, right? But you niggas is out here creating content with rats. You niggas gave niggas alley oops and platforms to putting people on how to make money telling other people's business. That's some sad shit. But never expose what the fuck they've done and what they doing in their lifetime. There's a lot of people that's out here that that are just pointing the fingers and want everybody to see that this person's no good, this person's no good. But deep down, these niggas is covering bullshit that they was wrapped up in. Niggas know about niggas telling. Niggas know about you niggas caught up in shit. Niggas don't be really giving a fuck at the end of the day. But y'all niggas will make it y'all business to say, yo, niggas ain't never did this, ain't never did that. How you know? I'm hearing so much talk about Jadakiss never going to jail. Shout outs to Kiss, but yeah, I gotta let it be known. Kiss was locked up before. Kiss was locked up before facing a hammer charge. Niggas, I ain't gonna get too deep into that. Because he ain't gonna speak about it, but niggas don't know nothing about Jadakiss. He had good money, got a great lawyer, and the gun wasn't his. So at the end of the day, I'm not gonna get charged with something that ain't mine. I got a lawyer. That's how you beat shit when you got money. You goofy niggas would be quick to put snitching on somebody name, can't prove it. Niggas is you got content creators that came out with fake paperwork. Niggas went to the depths to try and sabotage people's names with fake paperwork. And niggas expect niggas to respect what niggas is saying on this fucking shit right here. Niggas is, and there's people out here that support that bullshit and send money to that bullshit. And niggas is making a financial, niggas is gaining financial capital off of lying and feeding y'all bullshit. See, YouTube done turned into the manipulation channel. Anybody can say anything, give y'all anything, and niggas will go for it. At the end of the day, niggas don't be knowing nothing. Now you got people that actually did time for certain people saying stuff, and it got crazy. You know what I mean? And if the person's in jail saying this person and his statement got me locked up, what's good? If this person's statement saying this person did XYZ and that statement was used to get somebody locked up to do time, then without question that person is no good. But when you got YouTube content creators just creating content instead of doing research and going into understanding what the hell they saying, motherfuckers will just say anything. And y'all niggas is believing that shit. There's a couple of niggas that create content that put rats on. There's a lot of known rats that's roaming around that got motherfucking YouTube channels, and people are sending them Cash App, super chats, and all that, respecting they bullshit. There's a lot of people feeding y'all falsified information like they still in the street, and these people are not in the streets no more. They living in great houses and quiet locations, and they relaxing with life. They not worried about shit. They got y'all believing that they doing shit and they not even doing shit. You got rappers. What's good? You got rappers that's talking about they living a lifestyle and they not living the lifestyle. These niggas is living in gated communities. They kids go to private school. So what? Kids' father put them in a private school. Kids used to go to a public school. How niggas know? I used to play basketball against Jada Kiss in high school. And that's all facts. Shout outs to Jada Kiss, man. Shout outs to his family and all that. Kiss was in the streets. Some of the shit he rapped about was niggas around him that experienced it. And all of them are eating off of their experience. So at the end of the day, he's the one that brings y'all into the life of where he's from and the people that he's around. So if he rap about it, he rap about it. But y'all don't know the shit that that man been through. Yonkers, what up? Styles, what up? Sheik, what's up? Yeah, at the end of the day, a lot of niggas just be worried about the wrong shit. What about your mans that told? What about you that pleaded out to some? What about you? Niggas that never expose themselves. Put your shit out there, nigga. Be an open book. Don't be out here quick to point a finger at somebody and they doing shit. They doing something for themselves. They ain't telling, and there's niggas that's telling. Yeah, okay. So if that's the case, niggas should be stopped fucking with a lot of you YouTube content creators. Cause a lot of you niggas ain't no good neither. If y'all want to put it like that, y'all niggas need to be motherfucking exiled and banned too, because a lot of y'all niggas be out here capping too. So at the end of the day, Fat Joe told niggas still fucking with him. QC told niggas still fucking with him. Allegedly Rollo told niggas still fucking with him. Y'all niggas ain't gonna give a fuck. A lot of y'all people sell yourselves out just to be mentioned on fucking social media. A lot of you niggas, a lot of you niggas will sell your own people out just to be mentioned on social media. Niggas is sad, bro. You niggas is so sad, it's ridiculous. A lot of rats in the rap games, a lot of rats in the streets. There's a lot of rats, period, that's glorifying a life they not living no more because they done told. Once you do that, you ain't living that life no more, man. You niggas is out here lying and fronting, bro. Shit is sad, bro. Niggas don't know nothing about that man speaking on that man like that. What about the alley oop you gave to the rat, man? What about the alley oop? What about that show that niggas had? And it's not just one on. Y'all niggas done tapped the nigga into y'all motherfucking page, got niggas to look at. Now niggas done made pages on telling on niggas. Niggas done made pages collecting super chats, telling everybody else's business. The jailhouse lawyer got a platform, which is YouTube, If they was to take this shit from y'all niggas, a lot of you niggas wouldn't even know how to survive, bro. It's snitches in the rap game, been snitches in the rap game. Just like it been snitches in the street. Y'all niggas acting like y'all surprised. The one who's feeding y'all the most bullshit be the ones who secretly be giving shit up because they made so much money off the shit. They not gonna throw all of that away. They're gonna front and act like they still in the street because they got a bunch of goofy niggas around them that'll just go on impulse. You know what I'm saying? The main nigga could tell them, nah, chill. They'll go on impulse behind your back, and then it leads back to you, and then what? The same nigga who went out there and committed the crime, they gonna say that you told him to do it. Excuse me. That's the crazy part. Niggas be out here committing all these offenses, and niggas be telling for plea deals, man. Niggas be getting jammed up in situations that niggas don't even be knowing about and don't be seeing and don't be hearing about. Nigga be over here with you throwing hot shots at everything. Nigga be over there out of state somewhere getting some money, get jammed up. Nigga tell about the business up top just to get out of the shit down there. That's how a lot of niggas be talking that real shit. Like that shit don't be making no sense. And a lot of you niggas don't be making no sense. Y'all niggas is a bunch of niggas in the classroom that just be telling on each other, well, he did it. I didn't do it. Indirectly, directly, you niggas don't have no problems. But there's a lot of you YouTube content creators that are talking about snitches in the game. Y'all still play their music. Y'all will wait for the new shit. Just like how everybody was slamming Gunner. Shout outs to Gunner, whatever, niggas. But niggas was slamming Gunner. But everybody went and got that music though. Niggas went and got that music though. QC from Quality Control. Everybody knew he told. Everything that he put out, y'all niggas is buying it. Young Thug was telling since 2019, they said. Now the phones is leaking out. Now niggas, y'all ain't go so hard as if y'all went hard like y'all went at 6ix9ine. A rat's a rat, don't matter. Got niggas in jail, got people jammed up. It's a rat. Now everybody want to switch up codes and morals now. This is where we as a people be bugging because if one did it and everybody crucified that one, everybody who falls under that umbrella should be getting crucified. Have to prove it. These rappers are faking. Some of them are really goofballs that will commit a stupid offense, but anybody could do that. But niggas is secretly telling. Young Thug had a blabbermouth. He told y'all he was a female on a low ski. He just got to chatting and chatting and chatting. He chatted with the police. Rule number one, if you a street nigga, you don't chat with the police. You shut the fuck up. 2 hours? Supposed to have a lawyer present right after they cuff you. Niggas is bugging, cuz. I'm sitting here watching YouTube content creators just talking. They talking and they talking. You just talking to run up time and you're not talking about nothing. What about the real shit that's going on out here? What about that gun bust they had up in Albany? They took 134 guns, bro. What about the gun detection cameras they're about to put out here in the United States because the gun bust happened in Albany, nigga, the city, the state capital, the state, New York State's capital, where everything's at. The governor's office, everything's up there, nigga. You think they not gonna have the gun detection cameras? What about that shit? Fuck who's snitching. Give a fuck who's snitching. What's good? We don't care about who's snitching. There's a lot of people that ain't in the street no more. There's a lot of people in the street. What up, Didi? A lot of people in the street. Nah, not at all. putting people on to what's going on. We don't do that. And I ain't in the street. I'm a businessman that owns 13 companies. I used to be in the street. I mean, I'm not in the street no more, but I'm not, that's not my shit. Everybody knew that. That man Ben told everybody he was telling on people. That's how he got on. He got a platform and became famous from telling people he was telling on people. That seems like it's the new shit nowadays. If you telling on people and you willingly coming forward and letting people know, you could start a YouTube channel and you could get rich off of it. See, I don't do all that. I own magazines. I create my own magazines. You know what I'm saying? I got books and shit. I write books. I don't do all that extra shit. I don't have to get out here and get paid to be telling on nobody. That shit is weak. If that's what you do, I mean, at the end of the day, there's always consequences, good or bad, behind every action that you commit. You know what I'm saying? People, you make choices in life, and you got to suffer those consequences, whether they're good or bad. There's a lot of people who told and benefited from it. There's a lot of people who told and didn't benefit so well from it. Yeah, you got a lot going on, B. You got a lot going on. I don't know what all that's about, but that's a lot going on. I wouldn't even comment that if that was really happening. I wouldn't even comment that. Now you see, this is what I'm saying, man. It just be a lot of things that be going on. People just be caught up in just wanting to be acknowledged and wanting to be known and recognized in certain shit, man. Can't say certain things, man. What's up? All right, Didi, you about to get up off of here, man, because I ain't appreciating none of that, man. See, this is the weirdo talk that I'll be talking about. That's the shit that I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Lord the mother, like, why would you even be saying all that? Like, it's weird. But they saying Fat Joe told, man. You know what I'm saying? They saying Fat Joe told.
I have to ask, how authentic is this paperwork on Fat Joe? I mean, why don't you ask me? I stayed in prison for 30 years and forged paperwork against someone where I don't know, who doesn't know me, whose past never crossed. Look, demigod, what people don't know is that that statement comes from a prophet. For those who don't know what a prophet is when you get information to the feds. There was literally hundreds of statements made against me. Many of them I didn't see until years later. Some I still haven't seen. You might never find out about these guys unless the paperwork is released on them. So now let me ask you this question. They'll respect the full body, like Star said on his podcast. Then how come he never went to prison? Tell me, how am I supposed to authenticate that paperwork? Do you want me to reach out to one of the agents and ask them to verify it? I'm sitting here in prison with 14 life sentences plus 205 years. Why do I have to authenticate anything? There are people who have been living comfortable for 30 years in the streets because I live by a code. Remember that. But how come no one else came forward with paperwork on Joe? I can't answer that question. I mean, the older guys like myself who spent years in prison realize that the street culture is nothing more than an illusion and that no one cares. Many went home, is working, and settled down. If it wasn't for money Mike being persistent, no one would have seen the statement I had. And it isn't because I'm protecting Joe. It's because, like I said, no one cares. I have more important things to focus on, like my freedom. But remember this, demigod, whatever Whatever is hidden in darkness always comes to light. So trust me.
That's the man Ray's said Fat Joe put a statement that helped get that man 14 life sentences plus 205 years. Who cares? That's something that man and that's something Fat Joe got to deal with. Fat Joe got to deal with that morally. Fat Joe walking around out here in the street without a care in the world. So obviously, the man was right. No one cares. There's a lot of niggas out there that's moving like that. You want to be in the street so much, thugs. You niggas is 40 and 50 years old, and y'all still looking for validation from the street. The streets kill you. The streets put you in prison. The streets take you away from your family. The streets will turn you into a junkie. And it seems like a lot of these rappers, y'all really going crazy trying to uphold the image, but y'all secretly doing some weird shit. All these, there's a lot of rappers with big names in the game that told on people. And it ain't that people are making this up. It's the people that actually got in trouble for the people that are being accused of telling on people. So niggas don't have to really do no research and go far with nothing. There are videos and leaked audios of some of your favorite rappers out here telling. Y'all still fucking with them. Y'all still talking about them. Y'all still making them relevant. Even though, don't you know, when y'all expose a person who's snitching, it gives them more fans. It gives them more people that want to look at what the fuck they doing. The best way to make a person with that label fade out is to stop mentioning them, stop bringing up topics about them, stop doing it just for the content creation, and they fade out. If everybody was to stop talking about these people and stop supporting them, I'm not saying go do that, but if that was to happen, a lot of these big rappers would just go back to be regular people. And there'll be a lot of YouTube content creators wouldn't have nothing to talk about. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I want to shout out everybody who checked in real quick, man. It's 12. I got to bounce. You know, got some shit I got to do, take care of. It's back to the grind. You know what the movement is. Stack Chicken TV Live, Smoking Mirrors. We tired of being gas, man. Tap in, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. When you want to talk that real shit and you want to tap in some real shit. Because all these other niggas, they fabricating and they fronting. And they doing it for the likes. They doing it for the views. These niggas don't even give a fuck. These niggas is getting paid off of y'all, and some of y'all will never even meet them, right? They don't care. They just gonna keep talking bullshit and no facts and nothing. But everybody taking into consideration, nigga, shit, real shit's going on around this country where it's gonna affect us later, and worried about what this type of shit going on. Who's snitching in the rap game? The rap game dead. Nas said this shit a long time ago. Rap game's dead. It's a drill game now. And if you 40, 50 years old, 30, 40, 50 years old, and you worried about who's snitching, who telling, you still in the streets at 30, 40, and 50, you're a dummy. Dead ass serious. If you 30, 40, and 50 and you don't have a company of your own, you stupid. You just existing. You're not even here to be living. Stop listening to all this bullshit that people feeding y'all, man. Do your own research. Educate your motherfucking self, because ain't nobody gonna give a fuck, right? Declan, what up? Declan O'Brien, what up? Shout outs to the UK. A lot of people out here tripping and bugging the fuck out, man. This shit is so real, man. It's not even a joke no more. This shit is not even a joke. Who gives a fuck about the rap game and the snitches in the rap game? Them niggas ain't sending no money to nobody. They not worried about a fucking thing. Boosie's son just got booked for a pistol. Like all this wanting to be street shit is a dub. Online documentary salute. Appreciate you. I agree. I mean, honestly speaking, even in your 20s, like there should be some point like around 25, between 25, 30 is when you should start realizing, yo, I got to start doing shit. Some people think even earlier than that, but between 25 and 30 is where you should be like, man, fuck them streets, bro. We trying to get the youngins to stop fucking with the streets before 25, before 21, because that shit ain't bringing nobody no real money. That shit bringing everybody heat. The Bronx is going crazy right now. Prayers for the Bronx borough. Well, it's like 10 shootings, almost 10 shootings in like a month and a half. Innocent people getting killed. They just locked up the young boy, 18 years old, for shooting that innocent 69-year-old lady down in Lower East Harlem. Prayers for her family. But at the end of the day, you don't have to be old to understand that the streets is full of shit. If you a young cat coming up right now, you done seen so many people in your neighborhood get unalived, so many people in your neighborhood go to jail, your homies went to jail. Y'all ain't thinking. A lot of you kids that's coming up nowadays, y'all was good athletes. As soon as y'all graduated high school, y'all wanted to jump into the education of the streets instead of going on and pursuing. The NIL deal money in school right now is at an all-time high. Yeah, the UK bad too. Like it's bad, bad everywhere. The UK, they rarely play with guns. The UK like they get up close and personal and play with knives. That's what makes it even more worse. The drill music really messed up everything because it got kids that come from great families wanting to become something that there ain't, and they don't have to. And some of them kids that come from them good families be the ones turning around and telling. So if you out there and you moving around, you're supposed to be handling your business on your own because two or more people's a gang and you can catch the RICO if any illegal activity is in furtherance of what y'all trying to do. Educate yourself. Like don't be a fool out here. That's right, online documentary. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. These guns are being put in the streets of the inner city and places where the gun laws are strict. How they getting here? They know they getting here through straw accounts. People are buying guns and selling them and then doing whatever they doing and they reach into certain areas. There's a lot of guns in New York. How New York State, which is one of the strictest states in the country when it comes to guns, right? They have the most shootings, the most violence, everything going on. It used to be other states. Yeah, because being a criminal is the easiest way out. They ain't thinking about creating no magazines. They ain't thinking about writing no books. They not thinking about doing stuff like that. This is my magazine. I created this magazine like 3 years ago. You smell me? I created this magazine like 3 years ago. Fame Ray Rice, Little Malik from North Carolina, Twan the Dude, Grand Pooba, Brand Nubian Son, Stunner Gang. Like I interact with people and we make moves. I promote. This is what I do. I'm promoting artists, business owners, entrepreneurs. This is what I do with my magazines. This is what I do with my time. And I teach, so and I'm open to teaching. You know what I'm saying? I run classes. If you want to learn how to do this, tap in. Follow me on Instagram at No Game Records. DM me. Send me a little info. I send you a little, price consultation. And I did this all off of my brain. I didn't have nobody help me create these. I created these. You know what I'm saying? I created these. I created the magazine. Shout out to my homegirl, Miss Make a Wish Star. Follow her on Instagram. It's my people. Like, we get money together. I teach people how to get money, man. You know? That's the focus. The focus is to make the money, man. Come on, man. I'm doing different things. This is what I do. Got a movie script. Second book. I'm writing my second book. This is what I do while I'm sitting and making sure that I take care of my business. I don't know about nobody snitching. I don't care about you snitching. I'm working on what I'm working on. None of them niggas is giving me no money. I don't care about what they doing. Do they give back to their hood? I don't know. Got all my cameras. I got everything I need. Got all my microphones. About to shoot the movie, man. Give a fuck who's snitching. I don't give a damn. I don't care. I don't make content off of who's snitching. I make content off of creating what I'm creating. Smell me? I make jackets and shit. This is my logo. This is my logo for my clothing line. You know what I'm saying? It's my logo for my clothing line, man. This is what I'm doing. You know what I mean? This is what I'm doing. Got coats and stuff, sweatsuits, shorts, t-shirts, socks, everything. That's what I do. Stack Chicken is not just a clothing brand, it's a lifestyle. You know what I mean? It's a lifestyle. I don't know what they doing. I don't know what them guys is doing. I'm a co-owner of a soccer league. I'm a co-owner of a basketball league. I used to be a hustler in the street 24/7, 25/8. I used to get locked up for wanting to be a hustler, being a hustler, being a hustler. You know who the real hustler is? Person who owns their own shit. When you got to get up every day and you got to open keys to your own shit, balance and maintain your books, make sure your product is in, your inventory's up, making sure that your signs is up, making sure that your spots in decent order, making sure your employees is on top of what they doing, making sure you handle your business. That's the real hustler. My father's the real hustler. My father came from, appreciate you. My father came from Barbados. Before this immigration shit was going on, my father came from Barbados, an immigrant. Met my mother, married my mother, got his citizenship. And at the age 25, he started his own company. My father's almost 80 years old and still works his own company. He won't even let his own sons run his own company or let him chill and sit back or nothing. My pop's still making it happen. That's the lessons that I learned, and that's the shit that I'm taught. So I give that type of energy to people who come around me. I give that energy to people who want to really do something. Making a movie. I'm from the hood, man. I got my own store. We online now. We had a storefront until the city started tripping. Whatever reasons, they have reasons, and it is what it is. But you gotta take the good with the bad. You gotta take the struggle. The shit might not take off for a whole year. Within this first year of you ever starting your own company, it doesn't work because people don't know how to stand fast in that storm. Niggas don't know how to weather the storm because a lot of people are spoiled and a lot of people want it to happen right then and there. You know how long it took me for me to gain traction with my product store and my sweatsuits. It took me the first 2 years not making a dime. The store shit with the products, I was making money because I had household products. That was going. I'm talking about the clothing line. I'm talking about everything else I was chasing that I wanted to happen for myself because I didn't want to work for nobody. I wanted to be my own boss. So at the end of the day, I was patient, weathered the storm. I ain't have to go out here and tell on nobody for no money to help enhance my business. And then I turned around and got a couple of lawsuits. So at the end of the day, things happened the way they were supposed to happen, and I didn't have to snake nobody for it. And there was a lot of people out here doing what they was doing. There was a lot of people that was playing like they was in the streets and getting jammed up and getting out. There's Where I'm from, there's a lot of people that did that shit. That's why you got to be careful about how you walk around because a lot of people, niggas will sell you out just to get ahead. They don't want to see you win. You get a lot of love from outside your hood area. Everybody think, yo, it should have been me. Why that nigga? That nigga ain't supposed to be. But I worked hard for my shit. I worked hard to get where I'm at. A lot of people don't like that. A lot of people is bugging. You got to do drops. You got to do commercials. This is what the powers of having phones and electronics and gadgets are for. You create your content. You create your promotion to make people want to buy. You create that for yourself. Digital platform is the best way to promote yourself right now. And you go to paperback and you let it happen like that. You have to do commercials. You have to you have to have giveaways. You have to have free giveaways sometimes. You have to donate to the community. You have to do for your community. Everybody ain't gonna fuck receptive to it. They're gonna appreciate you and they're gonna support you because they're gonna want to keep you around because you're an actual company that gives back to the community. Before I even got where I'm at now, I used to feed my community. For 2 summers straight, I fed my community out my own pocket. There was like 1, 2 people that gave up a few dollars, but for the 2 summers straight, I fed the neighborhood. There was a lot of people that ate that didn't have food in their crib that ate coming to the hood cookout. We had people coming from different cities. We wasn't closed off to not allowing people to come get some food, come eat. My mom's told me, bless her heart, right? She in heaven now. She was like, you don't never deprive nobody no food, man. And if you can afford the shelter for a night, then you don't deprive nobody no shelter. Because there might be a time where you might be fucked up. You might need somebody to do the same thing. And you don't look for no acknowledgement. You do it because that's what you do. My mother took care of 4 generations of the projects. Projects that was hating on her, projects that always was talking about her behind her back. We knew about it. Nobody really wanted no static, but we were still showing love to people because she said that's how you shut somebody up. Somebody who has harboring secret feelings about you, you make sure that they are okay. Was somebody gonna hate somebody and after that, that's just natural hatred within themselves. But the snitching in this rap game, who gives a fuck about the snitching shit in the rap game? Nobody cares. Only people who care is people who still think they in the street. And if you 30, like I said, if you 30, 40, 50, 60 years old and you still in the streets with the street mentality, you just as stupid as the YNs running around here tearing shit up now. Because we understand they some of them are born from Nah, not at all online. Police killed my brother 5 years ago and said that he pulled a gun on the police officer and tried to shoot the police officer. I got the footage that contradicts all of that. I'm in the process of handling that legally. But I was out in this city right here I'm from, going off. The mayor, commissioners, everybody was stopped in their tracks when I started speaking, everybody listening. I walk around this city right now, and the word in the police department is don't fuck with him. He's not having it. He don't like us, this, that, and the third. To a point where I think I'm being followed, but I don't care. Because before I let anybody do anything to me, it'll get done to you. I only got one life and I got kids that need me. So at the end of the day, I move accordingly. People tried to say that I was one of them. But at the end of the day, I got some shit I could show you right now, right? That can prove all of that. I ain't never seen somebody, right? If you work with the police, how you could get charged with threatening them? How could you get charged for threatening them? That's all I need to know. See, niggas don't even know what they be talking about at times. Should just be crazy. That's me right there, ain't it? That's me. I got charged with threatening the police, B. That's right. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. Had to step it. Look, I got a podcast. I got my own record label. I had my own record label for 2 years. I ain't signed no acts. I signed myself. I push my own music first. I build my own traction, gain my own financials. Then we'll sign the artist. I wrote books, magazines. I got shit going on. I got 3 clothing brands. I got an online store that sells household products. Co-owner of a soccer league. Co-owner of a football league. I mean a basketball league, not a football league. Fuck else I need to prove. And I ain't snake nobody to get here. I ain't snake nobody to get here. I'm gonna put this shit down right now in the chat. You can follow me on the gram on the chat. This is what I do. I get to the money and I wake up every day with my mind on creating. I'm about to make slides. I'm about to create slides. As you can see, I got a bunch of blank slides. I'm about to put some logos and some stamps on it. I got the machine right there. I got the machines to create whatever I want, and I'm chilling. I'm in my crib. I'm chilling. I'm doing what I like to do, and not worried about nothing. I leave that up to the people who's envious of me. While they envious of me, I'm still continuing to do what I need to do for me and mine. All that other shit. Hold on a minute. Part of me had to make sure my Frenchie was good. I got a French bulldog, a fluffy Frenchie. I think she going in the heat, so it's almost time to have them babies. You know, about to open up a kennel, Frenchie kennel. fluffies. I got a rare breed, right? Where her puppies would be worth $10,000 a piece. See, that's where my mind frame is at. My mind frame on making money and doing business. I'm not worried about anybody else.
Boy, or you, aka the Harlem Legend, man. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. If you're new to the channel, please smash that like.
Make sure y'all go follow my boy Harlem Legend TV. Shout out to Harlem Legend TV, man.
Button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. We got breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, because Boosie, he may be feeling a lot more heartache this morning. He may be feeling a lot more heartache this afternoon or even tonight because he wakes up to only find out his son, Tootie Raw, got locked up. And yeah, he got locked up for that pistol. Yeah, silence.
This is what happens when the rappers want to be street niggas. They kids following the bullshit. Boosie son. T.I. son. I don't know. But at the end of the day, if you're not focused on your motherfucking self, you're going to fall all the way behind. If you're not focused on yourself, you're going to fall all the way behind. And then you're going to be mad, and then you're going to be the next nigga to talk about, yo, this person's snitching, yo, that person's snitching, yo. I'll be outside getting content real soon, so if you want to get interviewed, follow me on Instagram. I pull up on you, get the content. Whatever you're doing, we'll promote it. Whatever you're trying to do, we'll push it. We'll push the envelope. But at the end of the day, if you're not on top of your business ain't going to get handled. You got to handle your business. Don't let nobody stop you from handling your business. Because they ain't getting no money. It's pouring outside. Raining like crazy outside. Yeah, I'm just sitting in here brainstorming, putting this movie together because there's going to be a movie dropping soon. It's going to be a movie dropping soon, and all my haters can't do nothing about it except sit there and be mad and angry at shit. There's a lot of people out there upset, angry, burning hot right now that I'm doing my thing, but that's how that shit go. And that's how people want you to feel like their words can control what you got going on. And if you let that type of energy exist in your realm, you're not going to make it. I almost let people control my mind and actions. I almost let them make me become their puppet. But then I realized they want to be me so bad. They want to be me so bad. So they'll try anything. Get my attention, say all this other dumb shit. It's not going to make any sense. Everybody, just make sure that you're doing what you got to do. I want to thank everybody for tapping in. Online documentary. Dee Dee, even though you were speaking weird, Dee Dee, I appreciate the love. Declan O'Brien, Cat Girl Kara, Yo, appreciate y'all, man. Everybody stay safe, stay sucker free out there, and always remember stack chicken. If you ain't stacking chicken, something's missing. Word.